Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sima Gold. If this is your first time, please kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell so that next time you'll be notified when I post a new video. So this video will be dealing on how to make a petal sleeve, and the measurements we need is our round armhole measurement and our sleeve length and our round sleeve. So I'm dealing with a round armhole measurement of 18. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to fold my paper. I have my pattern paper here already. I'm going to fold it into two. Then I have my gum stay, I have my lining, and I have my fabric. So I folded my pattern paper into two. Then I'm going to be doing I'm going to be leaving a space of say 5 inches. You can leave 6, 7, 8 depending. This is an exaggerated petal sleeve. You can use on your bride dresses. Now, having done that, the next thing we are going to be looking at is we are going to be getting the round armhole measurement, and on this line. So my round armhole is 9 inches. Then I'm going to fix in my round armhole. Now, having gotten that, my blouse length, my sleeve length is let's say I'm using 9. So the sleeve length I'm using is 9. Then my round sleeve is 12. So I'm going to be doing 6 plus my sewing allowance, which is 6.5, 6.5. Then I'll connect. Having connected it, this place that I left 5 inches is the exaggerated puff. So what I'll do is to, from here, give it a slight curve back into the armhole. Now, having done that, I'm going to use my tracing wheel to trace this for it to reflect on the other part of the pattern paper. Tracing wheel. So I'm using my tracing wheel to trace it so that it can reflect under the other part of the pattern paper. So having done that, I'll open my pattern paper. Then I'll trace it. Now, having done that, the next thing I'll be choosing is I'll be choosing the place I want it to arc. I'll be choosing the place I want it to arc on this side, since it's a petal sleeve. So you can choose from this center, your gray line, which is the middle of your sleeve. You can choose to come down by 5, 6. So for this tutorial, I'll come down by 5.5. Then from here, the center of your sleeve, you can go in by 3 inches, and then you connect. Now, having done that, your sleeve is actually ready. The next thing we are going to be doing is to cut it out. Take note that you can as well as do it like this. You can do it like this. You can as well as go to the end. So it all depends on what you want. So this is what we have now. This is the middle, and this is the middle. So the next thing I'm going to do is to cut this on my fabric. For my fabric, I'll be cutting 2 of this, For my lining, I'll be cutting 2 of this. Then I'm going to use my stay. So let's cut the fabric. So I have this fabric here. It's already on fold. I'll take this one and place it like this and cut. So while at that, make sure you note the midpoint of your sleeve. Then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to cut exactly the same thing for the lining. So I've cut my lining to be the same thing exactly with the pattern paper. I cut my add gum stay and I cut my fabric. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take the gum stay and gum to the lining. Then I'll show you the next step to take. So I've infused my gum stay on the lining. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to close this sleeve side. Is to close this sleeve side by 1/2 inch straight down. Then still close this side by 1/2 inch straight down. Then I'll come and show you the next thing to do. So I've joined this side. This side I joined now is this part. That's like you want to fit your sleeve. So like when I place it now, you see it. Then this part is the where that place we extended by 5 inches for the petal design. Then this, from this place, is your armhole measurement. So having done that, I fit this side already. That meaning I've done the sleeve fitting and I've done the sleeve fitting for this. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to turn from here. That place that will mark our 5 inches, turn from there. So I'll use my crinoline to turn it too. So let's do that together. So this is where my 5 inches started from. So I've sewn from this point up to this point. So the next thing I'm going to do is to use my crinoline, but I'm not starting my crinoline from this place. I'm just starting at the hemming part of my sleeve. So I have my crinoline. I'm just using it so that the mouth can have a good structure. So I've fixed my crinoline. The next thing I will do is to turn it out and top stitch at the hemming part of it. So now I've top stitched the down part and I have my sleeve almost ready. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to take this. I'm going to take this is that 5 inches. I'm going to take it to this point. This is my 5 inches here. This is my 5 inches here. So I'm going to take that 5 inches at both points and keep it this way. So this is it. This is my 5 inches here. This is my 5 inches from here to here. I'm going to take it and place it like this, so we can have the petal shape. So the next thing I'll do is to just top stitch from here down to here, from here, so that they can be together. So having done that, this is what we have. This is your armhole, and this is your petal. This is where your sleeve reach. So you can use this for your bridal, for your bride, for their traditional outfits, even for your normal outfits, and it will come out so lovely. So when you look at this place, you see that the cap height is so elongated, which is that we have to pleat that allowance, that inches we cut out, we measured for the pleating. We have to gather that and get exactly our 9 inches armhole circumference. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is to get my tape. The first thing I'm going to do is to get my tape and measure out my round armhole circumference, which is 9 inches. Now this is where my 9 inches is. Then I'm going to mark. So it means I'm going to pleat from here to the other end, so that I will get my puff for the petal sleeve. So I have my needle and thread. You just pleat. You pleat to the other end that you marked. So having gathered it, this is what we have. So you can fix your sleeve, your sleeve now to the armhole of the dress, and your client's hand can come out through here, and you have your petal sleeve. Another thing I'll be doing is I'm going to be beading around it. I'm going to show you and teach you how to bead around it, but that will be in the next video. So watch out for how to bead your petal sleeve. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Remain blessed.